Hello, it's me again. I'm just going to start another new project, and one of the things I wanted to do through the winter was I wanted to fit a new hooter on the Thunderbird. The original fitment's a bit weak and feeble, and so I purchased one of these, which I've already fitted one of these to the BM, and it's a good throaty sound. And initially I really wanted to tuck it out of the way, and I initially thought it would probably actually go underneath the fuel tank, but it doesn't. There's a lot of space underneath there, but not enough to get this in. And I did originally manage to get it mounted off a bracket just in there, and I thought that would have been okay. The reality is that it wasn't, because every time you try to get your hand in to clean, you were skinning your knuckles on the horn itself. And the second thing is, it's actually quite exposed there, and I could see it all filling up with water. So what I'm thinking now is I'm going to try and make a bracket to clamp around this frame cross member here, and I'm going to try and make it so that I can get the horn tucked up in here, so that it's as far out of the way as possible, and it doesn't stick out too much. So that's what I'm going to try and do, and I've had a bit of a think about it. I've done a drawing, so I'll take you into the next room and show you where I've got to so far. Okay, so I've done a drawing, because if you do a drawing it just helps you see lots of things that you are likely to miss if you just try and machine sort of without considering it. So what I've got here is a block of aluminium, a bit of a beat up block of aluminium, but I think there's enough meat in there to actually get this bracket out of. And so I've got a block that is 60mm high by 52.5 wide, for want of a better word. Thickness is irrelevant, if I'm honest with you, but it's just that this is about, what is this? It's about 19mm. So, and it's just a piece I had kicking about in the workshop, and I thought that would come in quite useful. So you can see I've got a bore and I've got a split line, so that I can split it and clamp it around the cross tube. I'm going to counter bore these holes 6mm socket heads that'll clamp it together, and then I've got a couple of extra tapped holes here which I'm then going to put another bracket off to actually pick up the horn. So that'll sit like that, and in theory the horn will sit sort of something like that off another bracket. Probably a bit extravagant, but a bit of fun in making it. So what I'm also going to try and do is, I've got a bit of material here, and I'm actually going to I'm going to cut a strip off this once I've actually got this machine down to its final thickness, because what I'll probably do is I'll bore it, I'll slit it, then bore it, and then I'll probably make a spigot up so that I can face front and back. So once I've got that down to its final thickness, which may be 17mm, so I'll cut a strip of a strip off here 17mm wide, and then I'm going to wrap that around the frame tube so that this doesn't clamp directly to the paintwork. Hopefully that'll just give it a bit of isolation and protect the paint. So I'm gonna get set up. I'll bring you back in and various stages throughout the project, and we'll take it from there. So this will probably be a number of videos, because I'll try and keep my videos fairly short, and we'll see where it goes.